So December came and went, January came and went, and we bought some whiskey this month.
It's just always going to be allocation season now at this point. It never stops.
I think you're right. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to talk about our whiskey haul.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping hey, we could slow down for a little bit. Now, some of it's on me because I was buying some stuff that we're going to review for the channel and stuff like that. Yeah. But man, it never, ever stops.
It doesn't seem to stop. There seems to always be the opportunity to buy something.
We are very blessed and lucky for that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and put down in the comments below what was some of the good bottles you got or tried this month.
Favorite one, whatever.
Yeah. Or if you got something that you hated, make sure you tell us so that way we know to stay away from it. And then hit that subscribe, notifications, like button, all that stuff.
All that good stuff. All right. You start.
You start? Okay. Yeah. So something that, talking about one of the bottles I got here recently, and I'll put these out as a pair. I went out and got the new Peerless, I don't want to say they're new, but I don't know if the Double Oak Rye is new or not. I know the Double Oak Bourbon's been around for a hot minute. Mm-hmm. But I thought it'd be cool, at some point in time we do a review. You all put in the comments below if you guys want us to even do the review or not.
I kind of want to do it because I actually want to taste both of them because I like a good Double Oak.
I kind of figured, hey, here's what's funny. At the beginning of the month, I was like, we'll be slow, between January and February. So we'll have plenty of time. And I think we have so much stuff to review now.
We really do.
It's not even funny.
Yeah, we're going to have to end up putting, multiple reviews out a week.
More content.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I am looking forward to this. And,
man.
I still haven't tried the rye. I've tried the Double Oak Bourbon before, but...
my first one on the list is the Caribou Crossing. This is a Liquor Barn store pick. I walked into a Liquor Barn and they were doing a small release, and
there's been a lot of Buffalo Trace being released around the area.
And so I got it. It's a cute little caribou on the top. It's got it's a nice little medallion, and actually it's not bad. I had a pour of it at the bar, and it's pretty non-offensive in a lot of ways.
Pretty non-offensive.
I mean, that's what you can say about it's low proof.
It doesn't upset me.
Yeah, and it just has it's very sweet. You could drink a lot of it if you really wanted to. I haven't opened it yet, but I just got it last week or something like that. So,
you guys in the comments below, please let me know, is this bottle more of a Rock Hill Farms or Blanton's bottle? I mean, obviously it has the bottle shape of a Rock Hill Farms.
I think it is a good mixture between the two. They had a baby, and
I was going to talk about this here in a second, but I'll just pull this out right here. It's literally the same bottle as Rock Hill Farms.
Definitely
you're not. Bottle. The only difference is you don't have this obnoxious topper here.
Yeah, you have this obnoxious
and
topper.
You have that, so you'd replace that with the old horsey there, but but you got the Canadian version, I got the American version.
There it is. Today's episode is brought to you by Z-Biotics.
So, guys, if you've been around Whiskey Tube at all, you guys have heard and seen us talk about Z-Biotics and how much we love Z-Biotics and how really, without them, all of this would be so much more difficult for us.
It's so true. So true. So here's the deal. Z-Biotics pre-alcohol probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. And here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down, and it's designed to work like your liver, but in your gut where you need it the most. So just remember to drink Z-Biotics before drinking alcohol. And here's the deal. You can pick up a bottle or 6 or 4, however many you want to.
Or I think a big 50-pack.
Or a big 50-pack. Each one of those are about the price of a cocktail, craft beer, something like that. But you will not regret having one of these before you go out drinking, because the next morning it's priceless to be able to wake up refreshed.
1,000%. Whenever me and my wife go on dates anymore, it's just an automatic requirement.
Yeah.
Because we're always going to do pours, cocktails, or whatever before
Yeah.
dinner, have one at dinner. And, it's just like, why not?
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah.
Remember to head to zbotics.com/Bourbon Kingdom and use our code Bourbon Kingdom or scan the QR code here somewhere to get 15% off your first order with ZBiotics. Again, we just want to say thank you, ZBiotics. We really appreciate you guys. You guys have been a long-term sponsor with us. We love you guys. All right, so I guess I'll go and got some of the exceptional series.
And just so you all know, for him, like every time he talks about the exceptional series and says he's just buying all of them up, he is buying them all up.
It's a passion project of mine. But no, out of all seriousness,
It's going to be an Art Deco thing on the back wall.
Well, my whole goal is I can just put it all in the back. I'll just replace all this stuff back here just with
exceptional series.
Maybe some M10s. And then I'll actually write barrel proofs and something like that. Anyways, going back to the exceptional series, I think I talked either last month or the month before where none of these had really dropped in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't really seen it, at least in our market. And I kid you not, boom, this dropped over at Kroger. So, I don't want to say it's right by my house, but it's kind of close to my house. So I was able to snag this one. And then this one is actually the Bourbon Junkies release. So just so you all can see them on the back, it's kind of actually even similar, like the beach/ocean kind of art that they do back there. But either way, I'm still a big fan of them.
Super cool. Yeah, they're good. They're definitely good. Next on my list is a Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye. This is actually a Kroger pick. I actually got this from one of my friends because he bought it and started to drink it, and just quote unquote his words were, "This is hot as hell." And I was like, he's like, "Before I pour this down the drain, do you want?" I was like, "Oh yeah, send it to me. I will take it." No sweet mash left behind anywhere. And I don't know where he's getting the heat from. I thought it was really good. I had a pour of it as soon as he gave it to me, but I'm a huge fan of Hard Truth. I think what they do is awesome, and so I was happy to take this off his hands.
For sure. All right, next one. Talk a little Old Forester. So this is the 117 Scotch finish. How should I word this in the nicest way possible? I had no expectations for this whenever I got it, to be fair to everybody. Obviously, big Old Forester fan, we've all had this conversation before, but I just had no expectation for it. And we did the review. We haven't put the review out yet, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
So I joked around. I gave a sample to Paul the other day, and I said, "Hey, you're the guy who I know who drinks Scotch. So let me know your verdict on it." So I'm waiting for him.
Waiting for his verdict
to let me know what he thinks.
Fair enough. Next on my list is Green River. This is from Green River. They gave it to us because we are influencers now. I don't know if that's true or not. But we're very happy to review their product. I was very happy with just this whole thing. It was a super awesome that they were willing to do it to us. And it does not hurt that the liquid inside is awesome.
It's fantastic.
And we're just much appreciative of it. It makes reviewing things much easier when the things that are given to us taste as good as they do. So,
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Talk about something that doesn't taste as good. New Elijah Craig Batch A. Dave, I had a pour of this last night whenever I was sitting here trying to put our videos and stuff together. Still kind of tastes the same.
I'm not going to taste it again until we do the trio blind that we will do.
Yeah, overall, this is I think it's just more of this.
Yeah.
I hate being like that. I hate saying that because I do love Elijah Craig barrel proofs a lot, but I just don't think it's there.
They all can't be hitters.
That is true.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Next on my list is the Penelope American Light Whiskey. Here's the truth. We reviewed Zach's, and I liked it so much. I was at a liquor store, and they had one, and they said, "Do you want it?" And I said, yeah, I do. Because it's really good. 15-year Penelope is...
I think it's excellent.
Yeah, it's excellent.
And here's what's crazy. I think it's getting better. And, you know, I like some American whiskey. I like some light whiskey. I would say overall I'm not the biggest light whiskey fan in the world. But I was going over to watch the terrible game of UK and Tennessee playing the other day. And my buddy Scott, I know he's not traditionally a big light whiskey fan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I think this is really good. So I wanted him to try it and get his thoughts.
Yeah.
And he kind of said
He's
the same
got a good
thing.
palate, so it's...
Yeah, I trust Scott's palate for the most part. And I agree with what like him and I were saying. Like this is excellent stuff. So it goes back to my theory that since Ross and Squibb bought them, I think we're just going to see this explosion of really great whiskey come out from Penelope now, which makes sense. And I just think we're getting ready to go in for a roller coaster with them.
You can bring out all the 15-year Ross and Squibb that you want to.
Ain't that true? All right, next one we're going to talk about is the Nashville Barrel Company's small batch straight bourbon whiskey aged 6 years. So this is actually a bottle I'm super excited about. We are going to do a review of it. We have not done the review yet. It's not that we keep pushing it off on purpose. We just haven't had an opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
But this stuff here, I think, is surprisingly awesome. I want to know, like, there's some details and stuff. I'm going to message some guys about who would know because I'm curious about a couple things. But I've really, really enjoyed a lot of Nashville Barrel Company. I've enjoyed some of their, Nash Tucky. I almost forgot the name of it. But Nash Tucky picks that we had access to last year.
Yep.
I think they're really, really good. So overall, love what they're doing down there. And as long as I still get to go down to Nashville to the SEC tournament, that's maybe on iffy now. We'll be going there. Check them out.
Yeah, for sure. Next on my list is a Weller 12. Always pick it up if I see it. It's
just a high fill level.
You know, I had this personally filled at Buffalo Trace, and I said, just give me give me a turtleneck. I don't just want a collared shirt. I want a full turtleneck. And you know, they were kind enough to do that. It was super sweet.
So generous.
No, just a good old Weller 12. You know, it's decent stuff.
All right, next one for me. Talk about decent stuff. Four Roses, Ellie. I've been wanting some backups of this. I keep missing some opportunities to get them. Finally got an opportunity to get another one, so I took it. I think this is, at the end of the day, one of the best Four Roses Ellies that they've ever released and done. I think it's outstanding, and I think if you're a Four Roses fan, at the end of the day, you've got to have this. Like, you have to have this in your collection, and you have to have it open in your collection as well, because I was sitting there wanting to, I was like a little hesitant, because I was like, bottles, I was going to take that to a bottle share, and I was like, I was starting to get a little low-ish.
Do I want to take it?
I don't kind of want to take it now. I'll take it maybe later.
Yeah.
So, either way.
Next on my list is Staggy Stag. Staggy Stag. Two stags. One store. Actually, it was two different stores too. I don't know. My stag is the 136.4
from Liquor Barn. And mine is the 134.4 from Liquor Barn as well. So it's crazy to me that Liquor Barn just decided to drop two stag picks at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised
smart on
too.
them because they're like, we'll just get it all done, whatever. But overall, I still haven't tried it. I haven't cracked mine yet.
I haven't either.
I just honestly haven't had time to.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just got that last week, I think.
But I am looking forward to it. I did joke around with Casey out of Outer Loop that because she has them to put out onto the bar, and she's like, I ain't putting it out there until this other one's gone. And of course, it's the 23B, the one I don't like. So I'm sitting here like
23. The 23B is going to be there for a while. If you know, you know.
No, there ain't. I'm trying to get through it.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
All right, next one. Going to be the old Michter's tenure.
What? Whiskey Hall would be complete without a Zach.
Well, you could argue
M10.
December wasn't because I didn't get one in December.
M10. But there was one in it because I got one. I think in.
Oh,
December.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed 1 month. I had such a I had that, what was it, the Griffey streak or whatever.
Yeah.
you know, with the M10. So, but regardless, we're back on it now. Michter's was actually kind of being wild here in January, and they put them out as singles.
Yeah,
I know. It
what
was
everyone's been wishing for.
Literally what everybody's been wanting.
How many more American whiskeys
I so
can
happened to be off work that day, and I was able to drive over there and snag one, so it worked out. But thank you, Michter's. It's always a real special treat.
Well, my last one is 1924, and this is for some reason it's a controversial bottle because I think the price of it.
Mm-hmm.
But truth be told, I actually love this bottle.
Here's what's wild.
I like. It's been one of my favorite pours in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like so I bought one off of Reserve Bar because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get it downtown.
Yeah.
Turns out I was able to get it downtown. So I actually have two of them, and I am not sad that I have two of them.
Sure. I thought about this the other night because I had another pour of it too. I was like, man, this is getting better. It's kind of giving me vibes and reminders of Heaven Hill 17 year. Like whenever I first cracked it open, I thought Heaven Hill 17 year was good. I think it was great.
Yeah.
And it kept getting better and better and better and better as it opened up. Or just the airtime, whatever you want to call it, whatever the science is, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't eat something spicy that day. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
I think this is doing the same thing. Now, am I saying that's going to be the same level, the same?
No,
I'm not saying that. But it is, to me, drinking better the longer it is open.
I listen. I'll take all the heat on my shoulders for this.
Yeah,
but I would buy this again at $115. I don't even care.
Yeah, I agree. I hate the price of it.
I do hate the price of it, but
in that sense, because it is a whiskey row, and you would think it would be like. And everybody's like, well, it's $10 a year. I'm like, well, it's actually more than that. But like, if that's your argument, then Russell's 10 years should be, $100. So, and it's like $30, $40.
Yeah. What? I'm just saying, it's good.
It's excellent.
And I will buy it again at $115.
Agreed. All right. I guess I'll just do my last two.
Yeah, just do your last two.
Do my last two at the same time?
Yeah.
Dave's so mad about this one. That's why I stuck it close to you there, sweetheart.
I know.
So
can we open this?
I mean, you can open the box. You can't open the bottle. So my last two is President's Choice 34 and then the Heaven Hill 17 year. The President's Choice came from Oak Forester. It was released downtown. And the 17 year, I decided that I was trying to like buy myself a bottle at the end of the year.
Yeah.
As like a reward, right? I don't know why I'm doing that. That's my mindset. This came up at the right price and I was able to snag it. So.
Well, I mean, the box is a little crooked. You probably should just give it to me because that's just, that's just off-putting.
You're off-putting. But anyway, so, because the secondary and liquor stores and all this stuff that sells whiskey at a ridiculous price, it's a really weird time now for them. So if you're going to sit there and splurge on a bottle, first off, I'll tell you, get what you want. Like, I don't care what anybody's going to sit there and tell you. Get whatever you want. But with all that being said, if you're wanting to do it, this would probably be the opportunity and the time to do it now. Because everything seems to be taking a little bit of a dip. But because once tax season comes around, that's when people start buying.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, so that's our whiskey.
That's our month.
Yeah.
Tell us how you did this month. Tell us what your favorite bottle was this month. We'd love to hear it. And until the next time,
we'll see you.
We'll see you.